What's the best thing your parents did to help you grow up overseas?
They let me just be a kid. Honestly, they didn't push me into any culture. Even though I lived my entire childhood in Asia, I didn't feel like I had to fit in, and I was given the space to pull back when I felt uncomfortable. And yet we did go out into the countryside, and we were really involved in our culture. So it was a good balance, I think.
Letting go. I don't know quite how it will feel as a parent to let go in that way, but certainly letting go, there's so much more, there tends to be, at least in the cultures where I was, a lot more independence and freedom. In Japan, there's a full subway system where at 10 years old, you can ride the trains anywhere in the country by yourself. And so for my parents, it was having to let us get on the train and commute an hour each way through the two busiest train stations in the world, which they still are, to get to school and back. So advice for parents is letting go, unless it's my own daughter.
So at about 11 years old, I was on the metro by myself. The subway system. Some of you guys might call it a metro, a subway. Having that freedom really helped me make that city my own. It felt like part of me at a very, very young age, and that was huge.
They gave me some independence pretty early on overseas. There was a group of 4 of us, and we wanted to ride our bikes for about 8 hours to go to the Tibetan border. And I'm shocked thinking back, because I don't know if I could do that for my own kids, but they let me ride my bike to the border unchaperoned with these 4 guys. And it was a great experience and a very empowering one, because you learn to make all the decisions that need to be made along the way yourself. There's no adult to fall back on.
Making sure I was learning Russian as well as English, in my case, was brilliant on their part. And it took them a lot of skill and a lot of work, but I'm so glad that it happened.
I am thankful, but also it's like a love-hate kind of thing, because they forced us to speak the other language, or the one that we weren't strong in. But I am super thankful for that, because now I'm bilingual. So I am super grateful for my parents kind of like forcing us to speak in the language that we weren't comfortable in. But that definitely kept up the other language. And we were able to retain both. And I could definitely express myself with both. So I appreciate that.
If you think these videos can help, please like them. If you would like to see more, subscribe. And if you have thoughts that you can add or things you'd like to see, please leave a comment.